Now on to our first keynote address of the day. This comes from a distinguished leader from the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. LADWP is not just the platinum-level sponsor for the Road to 2028, but also a long-standing Lacey partner and the owner of the world-class Lacrette's Innovation Campus, which Lacey calls home. Please put your hands together for the President of Board and Water Power Commissioners, Allan Marks.
The Olympic motto, Quitius, Altius, Fortius, faster, higher, and stronger. Think about what that encapsulates. The ambition, the commitment, the long hours of hard work and training, the investments in time and money, the drive to do something that's never been done before, and the determination to show the world what can be achieved. Now close your eyes, and when you imagine that, tell me, did you picture an Olympic athlete, or did you picture a public utility? Seriously, faster, higher, and stronger are the ideals embodied in both the Olympic motto and in what we at DWP try to achieve to transform our utility into a utility of the future, our shared future. Let's look at faster first. Today, it's imperative that we move faster to prioritize sustainability. Yes, we're making great strides, but like the athlete training for the Olympics, getting that 10%, last 10% of improvement takes most of the work. As president of the Board of Water and Power Commissioners, which sets policy and oversees operations for the nation's largest public utility, I'm proud to carry out the ambitious sustainability goals that have been set by prior commissioners, by the City Council, by Mayor Karen Bass, and her predecessors, including especially Eric Garcetti in the House. And guided by the Mayor's Climate Action Plan, we're working at DWP to expand electrification around Los Angeles, to invest in our local water supplies, and to fully decarbonize 100% our energy supply by 2035, 10 years ahead of the state's deadline for all utilities. We're expanding resilient water supplies and ensuring a reliable and diverse portfolio that reduces our reliance on expensive and environmentally stressed imported water. The Mayor mentioned the Tillman water project in the Valley. And in partnership with LA SAN, LADWP is developing the LA Groundwater Replenishment Project, a $900 million investment in advanced water and its purification facility in the Valley, in the Sepulveda Basin, to create a local, drought-resistant, and reliable store of clean water. A couple of weeks ago, I visited the construction site, and I'm proud to share it is on schedule to be completed before the Olympic Games, perhaps by the end of 2027, and on budget. We're also completing the decarbonization goals ahead of schedule. 20 years ago, only 5% of our power came from carbon-free sources. Today, it's 64%, and we're on track to hit 80% by the target of 2030. And we have eliminated all coal from our power supply last year. We're repurposing the transmission lines that once carried electrons from coal-fired power plants in Arizona and Utah, and today they carry energy here to Los Angeles from 500 miles away from wind and solar power plants. I think we can go even faster. We've been too slow to connect EV charging stations and new business and residential developments to our power grid. To implement the Mayor's Executive Directive 19, we're streamlining our entire new business process. We're hiring more engineers. We're creating new dashboards for transparency and better communication. We're adopting pre-approved designs and self-certification for simpler projects, and for complex projects, we're naming dedicated representatives from start to finish. Another of my priorities on the board is to speed the deployment of innovative tools like smart meters and advanced energy management systems so that our local distribution systems can be part of something which works better, something which is more efficient, something which is more flexible, and something which makes us smarter. Some of our systems, some of our grids, some of our water pipes are a century old, and it's time to update them and make them more modern. We lag other utilities in doing this, and it's about time. These investments will give us better data and quicker response times so we can fix outages, the ability to reroute power and water around bottlenecks or around interruptions, and to make the grid that's smarter and more secure. These investments will also give our customers real-time visibility and control over how they use energy and water. That makes them more efficient, and they can save money. Second, higher. We must also give our customers higher value and maximize affordability. At LADWP, our retail power rates are about 30 to 40% lower than those of Southern California Edison, and they're going up much more slowly than the rate hikes that the investor-owned utilities have been asking for from the CPUC and nationally. Our water rates are relatively steady despite water scarcity across the western United States. One reason for our lower rates is that we're publicly owned. We're a city agency. We don't pay profits to shareholders. When the costs of delivering clean water and reliable power go down, our ratepayers save money. That savings is passed through directly to them. Now, squeezing more capacity, flexibility, and efficiency out of our existing assets is key to keeping our rates lower and competitive, lower than other utilities and lower than other big cities. Through investments in water sustainability and clean energy, we can reduce rate increases in the future and increase budget predictability for the long haul. To that end, we're investing $186 million in customer programs like our commercial energy storage to grid, comprehensive affordable multifamily retrofits, and shared solar programs. Third, stronger. I'm proud that LADWP is already among the most reliable utilities in the country for both water and power, with notably fewer outages than California's investor-owned utilities. LADWP is preparing for rapid electrification, for this year's Super El Nino, which was mentioned on the panel before, for climate change, for firestorms, for extreme heat, and for new security threats by investing in stronger resilience. We're hiring in-house weather and climate experts, and we're opening a state-of-the-art new emergency operations center. And we're making other investments in the cheapest power sources, which are also the most reliable and the cleanest. Investments in electrification of transportation, think EVs and transit, and of industry, to change the ways we consume, generate, and store power. We're investing in new technologies that are changing the way power is otherwise used, and in water recycling and stormwater capture. Across the department, we're boosting the reliability and resilience of our systems and making them stronger. For the Olympic athlete, the goals of being faster, higher, and stronger are aligned. They depend on each other. So too do our multiple goals: sustainability, affordability, reliability, and resilience. They go hand in hand. 5 years ago next week, the IOC added a fourth word to the Olympic motto: together, emphasizing community. From our long-standing partnerships with Lacey, to our close collaboration with LA28, with Metro, with Edison, with MWD, and other agencies to ensure clean and reliable utility services for the LA28 Games and beyond, to our joint efforts to expand EV infrastructure across the city, these examples reflect the same basic truth. Progress happens when we combine our strengths and harmonize our goals. LADWP is a better utility because we innovate, because we collaborate, because we work alongside community partners, our labor partners, public-private partners, and most importantly, our customers. These partnerships show that when we go further, we can only do so if we work together as one community. That's how we deliver lasting benefits to Los Angeles. The Olympic movement is about investing today for a stronger tomorrow. Just as athletes don't wait until competition day to start to practice or to prepare, we're not waiting for systems to fail to build solid foundations of health, resilience, and prosperity for generations to come. And this foundational change does have generational impact, just as my own family has seen. My father witnessed the 1932 LA Olympic Games. I was here for the 1984 Games, and our daughter will experience what LA 28 means for her city, for our city. I want to thank Matt. I want to thank the terrific staff at Lacey for hosting this event, for bringing us all together to inspire a really transformative vision of the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games. Together, we are ensuring that these games leave in Los Angeles will make a city faster, higher, and stronger, but a legacy where we're more sustainable, more affordable, and more resilient than ever before. Thank you very much.